How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about ESP103 at Miami University and how that class has changed the way I think about creativity, the creative process, and what I've learned, and probably more importantly, all the things I failed on. So let's start off with the first project. It was introductions. Our only instructions were to introduce yourself to me, and I'll get off right at the bat and show you guys what I did for that. So in this project, I basically just took one of my sticky notepads and added my name to it, made a flip book, and put it on Tumblr as a GIF. Introduction project. I think I did a good job of putting together something unique, something that not a lot of people have done with the little flip book GIF, and I thought it was pretty unique. I thought it was creative, but the things I could have worked on, I could have definitely put a lot more time and energy into it. I guess I'll say I just put in, like, straight up just not enough effort, and looking back at it, that's something I regret. It was a little bit of a weak first impression and something I'd improve on if I could go back and do it again. Maybe make it a longer flip book. I still like the idea of doing that kind of like simple GIF idea, but I could have put a lot more time in design, made it more precise, more detailed, maybe say a little bit more about myself in that project. So that's something I regret. Moving on to the second project, how creativity will play a role in my future. This is something I also kind of just put half effort into. I took a picture of the stairwell in my hall, and it was like the steps of creativity going one up, one up, one up. I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. So here it is, the picture I made. I called it the steps of creative applications. Looking back at this, wow, it's not good. I think that's pretty clear to anybody who's looking at it now. I started off Miami University, ESP103 in the client challenge, my future career, how I'll implement innovation in the workplace, and how that will lead to promotions and success in my future career. This isn't really something I'm proud of. I could have added a lot more detail, put in some solid examples of how that would work out, and after looking back at the previous projects that were shown in class, it was pretty embarrassing, and it was the same day we were talking about failure, and this is definitely something I failed on. I could have done a lot better and really just shown how I could have applied creativity throughout my life, and I think it was a wasted opportunity on my part. Project 3, the Genius Hour. This might be one of my favorite projects that I did so far in this class. We were tasked to take an hour, put some research into a topic, anything we were interested in, and then present that information, that new knowledge that we've gained, and apply that in some kind of creative way. And I'll just do a quick little spin through what that project looked like. So this is my Genius Hour project. I think I really highlighted on the curiosity mindset that was discussed in class. I asked a lot of questions during my interview with Randy Haight, and he gave a lot of good answers. After that, I found a creative way to implement a solution that would help solve the problem that we discussed, which is the education system in America. I had a lot of fun with this project. I took all the necessary steps that were needed to put together something informative and something that I also enjoyed making. One thing I did that was a little bit different is I took all the information that I gathered, I kind of identified a problem within the education system, and I put my own little spin on it based off the research and interviews that I conducted to be able to come up with something that I think would be a solid solution to the problem at hand. The one thing I regret doing with that project was picking the white on wood theme in PowerPoint, which I heard was a big no-no in the business world. So next time I make a PowerPoint, it definitely won't be that. We had the Why project. I put together something like candid, and it was basically just a picture of an empty jewel box sitting on in my hallway. I put a sticky note next to it saying, "Why is the generation that beat cigarettes now addicted to vaping?" I thought it was fun and relevant, but it was kind of just a weird thing to highlight on, ask why. I guess it was valid, but going back, I probably could have done something more to highlight, like the social or political issues that we are faced with today. So this is my why project. As I just said earlier, it's just a picture of an empty jewel box in the corner of my hallway. I thought that it was like pretty relevant, and as I said earlier, it was candid. While completing this project, the mindset definitely was a mix of curiosity and ambiguity to being open to questioning things that are around us every day. The habits and cell phone usage assignment, I really regret just not doing anything for this project. I literally didn't turn anything in, and that was just because in my head I believe that I didn't have the time to do it, and I guess I was really busy that week, but that's not an excuse whatsoever. If anything, I should have turned something in saying I didn't do it, here's why, but here's some ways that I did use my cell phone this week, or here's some ways like how long I went without using my cell phone. I could have turned it in and made something that would have ended up working out. 7th assignment in this class, the rejection therapy and the trade-a-thon project. I kind of combined those both together, and I think I did a pretty good job. I made a video somewhat similar to this one, but it wasn't as well put together. But the content that I did put together, I'm really proud of. Going around and asking all the RAs in my dorm, like, hey, can I turn my room into a hostel? Obviously they were all gonna say no, but I learned that with each time I asked, I got more and more confident, began to ask more questions as to why that wasn't allowed, and I ended up learning a lot about myself through that project. Through the trade-a-thon, I was really proud of myself. I went from a pin and traded my way up to a hat. I'll put some clips in here for sure to highlight how that project went. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot about just being able to like go up and talk to people in creative ways, and I learned a lot about failure and resilience and being able to get yourself back up. What's up, Gideon? Quick question.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could turn my room into a hostel.
To a hostel?
Yeah, like get a couple beds, just like let some people like live there. Like maybe they'll pay me. You know, just for like people like passing by campus.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It feels a little iffy. I feel like that's something you'd have to talk to the RD about.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, like we could like split the profits if you wanted to, and then we could just like not let anybody else know.
Yeah, no, I don't think that would work.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that, bud.
Oh, no worries.
Hey, what's up, Max? How you doing?
What's up, Jay? Hey, man, I heard you need a doorstop.
Oh, dude, you're the best.
You got anything to like maybe trade for it?
Yeah, here. Let's take this.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Sweet.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Wear it, so.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Peace out, man. Have a great one.
All right, I'll see you. I really took advantage of all the sticky notes that I bought, and I ended up making a big brainstorm kind of sprawling across my desk. Not only do I use these sticky notes for like putting together like creative ways I can do the projects in ESP103, but I also use them as just daily reminders, like things I need to do, and I really made the sticky notes a part of my life, which sounds kind of weird saying, but I really do use them a lot, and I think it's something that I'm definitely going to continue doing in the future. So to give everybody a look of what my desk looks like now with the sticky notes that I've been using, here's what it looks like. I keep a to-do list right over my head of where I'm working. I have my brainstorm and daily reminders over here for my goals and what needs to get done. I think I found a medium that helps me express my creativity too, and that medium is the video format. I'm able to just talk like freely and be able to just like express everything that I need to say visually and just by talking like one-on-one with the camera. In the future, I'm gonna try to explore some more creative avenues, try to branch off from the video format that I've been doing for the past couple projects. While I do think it's effective, I think there's some other ways that I'll be able to express creativity and like challenge myself further. Off into the future, when I enter my professional career, I know for a fact I'll be able to apply what I learned in this class, especially in the field of supply chain management and operations management. creativity is something that kind of lacks in those departments. Everything's more like, oh, I'm gonna like manage this way, I'm gonna figure out this logistics problem this way, and it's pretty set forward and straight. But I do see a lot of potential for creativity to make a boom in that department. While most of it's pretty much to avoid risk in the realm of supply chain, I feel like you'd be able to take some creative leaps there, definitely take some risks, and be able to apply new and innovative ways to get things from point A to point B as soon as possible. Companies like Amazon do this. They're starting to get into like the drone business. DHL is a global leader in supply chain logistics, and they've been just absolutely killing the game for the past couple years, so to say. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I did making it, and self-reflecting on what I did well and what I did poorly in 103. Definitely looking forward to what I have to bring in the future, and I hope I'll be able to make another video like this soon. Thanks.